Imagine it's 30 years from now. Two people you know are both turning 55 on the same day. One of them is sitting on a £500,000 investment pot. The other has almost nothing. Same salary, same city, same friends. The only real difference is that one of them understood something about money the other never bothered to look into. That thing is compound interest. By the end of this video, you're going to understand how it works, how it quietly turns £5 a day into life-changing money, and the one mistake that completely kills it. I'll save that last part for the end, because once you see it, you'll never think about money the same way again. Let's start with what compound interest actually is, because most explanations make it sound more complicated than it needs to be. Simple interest is straightforward. You put £1,000 somewhere earning 5% a year. You get £50 back every year. After 5 years, you've got £1,250. No surprises, no drama. Compound interest is different because the interest you earn also earns interest. In year 1, you get £50. In year 2, you're earning 5% on £1,050, not just your original £1,000. In year 3, you're earning on about £1,102. The number you're earning on keeps growing, and so does the interest it generates. You earn returns on both your initial investment and on the returns you've already earned. Put £10,000 in at 7%. After year 1, you have £10,700. In year 2, you earn 7% on £10,700, giving you £11,449. The gap between simple and compound starts small, then it doesn't. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. At the top, it's tiny. As it picks up more snow, it gets bigger, and a bigger snowball picks up even more snow. The further down the hill it goes, the faster it grows. Time is the hill. Now here's the trick that makes this feel real fast. It's called the rule of 72. Take 72 and divide it by your annual return, and that tells you roughly how many years it takes your money to double. At 6%, your money doubles about every 12 years. At 9%, it doubles in around 8 years. If you're 25 and you invest today, you might get 4 doublings before you retire. If you wait until 35, you might only get 3. That missing doubling is the most expensive one, because it multiplies everything that comes after it. And if you're not 25 anymore, this is the point where a lot of people think, "Great, I've missed it." You haven't. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The next best time is literally today. At 40 or 50, you might not get 4 doublings, but even 1 or 2 can turn a small, consistent amount into something meaningful. A £10,000 pot that doubles once is £20,000. Twice, it's £40,000. The scale is smaller than starting at 25, but the maths is exactly the same, and you still get to decide whether that doubling happens for you or not. Those two 55-year-olds from the start. This is the difference between them. Now let's connect this to the title. £5 a day. £5 a day is around £150 a month. Take that £150 a month invested at an assumed 7% annual return. Starting at 25, over 40 years, that grows into a pot in the region of £380,000 to £400,000 before tax. Start at 35 instead and give it 30 years, and you're looking at roughly £170,000 to £180,000. Nothing fancy. No lottery win. Just £5 a day quietly compounding in the background while you get on with your life. To push the idea even further, imagine you bump that £5 a day up to about £200 a month. Starting at 25, over 40 years, that reaches roughly the mid-£500,000 at the same 7% assumption. Start at 35, and you're looking at something closer to £250,000 to £270,000. Same monthly contribution, same return. The only variable is when you started. Time did the rest. Around year 18, something important happens. Your interest actually overtakes your contributions. From that point on, compounding does the heavy lifting. You're not building the snowball anymore. The snowball is building itself. Money you put in years ago is now growing faster than the new amounts you're adding each month. That's the moment everything changes, and the only way to get there is to start and keep going. Now, here's the one mistake that kills all of this. People stop. They get nervous when markets dip. They need the money for something. They move it into cash just for now and never put it back. They tell themselves they'll start again later. And the snowball, which took years to build up any real speed, just stops rolling halfway down the hill. Your wealth has to compound for years before the snowball builds life-changing speed. That's why it helps to start investing as soon as you can, and why the worst thing you can do is slam the brakes just as it's starting to take off. Stopping early doesn't just pause your progress. It cuts off the future doublings that were about to happen. The money you'd have had at 55 doesn't just shrink a little. It can collapse by hundreds of thousands of pounds because you've removed the years where compounding was about to go exponential. And there's a darker side to all of this that most people don't think about. Compound interest doesn't only work for you. It works against you just as efficiently. Interest on credit cards compounds, often daily, adding to the cost of carrying a balance. Right now, many UK credit cards charge rates well above 30% APR, and some averages are in the mid-30s. At around 36%, the rule of 72 says your debt doubles in just over 2 years. At that speed, a £1,000 balance can quietly turn into £2,000 if you only make minimum payments and keep using the card. The same snowball mechanic, just rolling the wrong way. So if you're not using compounding on your side, there's a very good chance a bank or credit card company is using it against you right now. So here's what you actually do with all of this. First, pick a number you can commit to every month. It might be the £5 a day from the title, that £150 a month. It might be £50. It might be £200. The exact amount matters less than the consistency and the start date. Second, choose sensible, low-cost investments, like broad index funds, and wrap them in an ISA or SIPP, so you're not handing your growth away in fees and taxes. Any investment growth within an ISA is completely tax-free, which quietly boosts the compounding effect. Third, set it up, automate it, and then leave it alone for as long as you possibly can. Add to it regularly so the snowball doesn't shrink. And don't touch it when markets get uncomfortable, because that discomfort is often exactly when the compounding is doing its most important work. 3 things to remember. Start as early as you can. Leave the money alone. Keep adding to it. That's the whole game. No huge salary required. No financial genius required. Just time, consistency, and, if that's where you're starting, £5 a day. Your future self is either going to be incredibly grateful you understood this, or genuinely frustrated you didn't act on it sooner. The good news is, you're watching this now, which means you still have time to be the person with the snowball instead of the person wondering where all their money went. Subscribe to the channel for more UK-focused personal finance and investing videos. It genuinely helps us keep making clear, high-quality content that improves your money decisions. Click on one of these videos for our latest uploads.